we're going to have a budget passed sooner than just about any other time in modern legislative times. We're going to have a budget passed that has a roughly $1.5 billion tax decrease that restores funding to public schools. It's only within 0.5% of the governor's recommended budget for K through 12, 2.9% of the governor's budget for community colleges, and 4.1% for overall a difference between the governor's recommended budget and the budget that we will pass out at 12:01 or right after 12 o'clock today and send to the governor, a 1.6% difference between the governor's recommended budget and ours. I was running a little bit late because I was confounded by Mr. Harrison, the chairman of the state school board's comments earlier today. I wanted to hear firsthand from him and the superintendent which of the two are actually accurate. Is the governor's budget that she recommended also likely to cause irreparable harm to K through 12? Or is a 0.5 percentage point what we're talking about that will cause irreparable harm to K through 12? Because it's got to be one or the other. That is the delta. And I hope, Mr. Harrison, he unfortunately had another meeting come up and had to cancel on me a few minutes ago, but hopefully we will have an opportunity to have that debate. I think it would be helpful, because if it really is about 0.5%, I'd like to know. If it is about his governor recommending a budget that will do irreparable harm, then I simply want to know where it is. And somebody of his caliber and experience, I suspect, should be able to deliver that, so I look forward to rescheduling that meeting. The budget will be, we expect the debate to go long today. We'll let everybody talk. We will then meet again at about 12:01 and send the budget down to the governor. Off the budget for a minute, I understand an executive order was signed today by the governor to extend the employee benefits. I'm not really sure about the substance of it. I do know that incompetence is involved, and it's either involved in one of two ways. If the governor actually does have the statutory authority to execute that executive order, then where in the world has she been for the last 7 weeks? And if the governor doesn't have that executive authority, then why in the world is she trying to break the law when she knows she's got a budget that's about to come before her that fixes this problem? And if she signs the bill, those unemployed persons will begin to receive the benefits as quickly as possible. Now, I'm going to spend one more minute talking about why I believe that those extension of employee benefits and getting a budget out the door is important. I've heard as late as this week that pink slips are being sent to teachers and teacher assistants. They are already beginning to realize that they're going to lose their jobs come July 1. But that's not right, because we have a budget that restores all the K through 12 education funding for teachers and teacher assistants. The minute this budget gets signed, those folks don't have to worry about being out of a job 3 weeks from now. And I think it's irresponsible for the governor to play games for the next 10 days when she absolutely knows that this budget is likely to become law with or without her support. Happy to answer any questions.